Hi, this is Andrew Berman from the Mortgage News Network, coming to you from the M&N studios here in New York. You're watching Top Originator Strategies. We're going to hear from Jason Davis, who's a branch manager from American Financial Network, and how he helped a widow that every bank said no to, and how he put her into a home. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm Tom Hutchins, Senior Vice President with Angel Oak Mortgage Solutions. We're excited to bring you today's show, Top Originator Strategies. If you want to grow, listen to what today's guest tells Andrew and see how you can incorporate that into your business. And stay tuned. After the show, I'm going to tell you why top originators across the country choose to do business with Angel Oak. Back to you, Andrew.
Hey, thanks, Tom. Hey, Jason, thank you so much for joining us again. Listen, I want to ask you, what are some things that you do to generate non-agency business for your company?
Well, one of the main things is I have a little bit of a niche strategy where I deal with people that are in lease purchase agreements currently. Those are ones who have made an agreement with their landlord, who might have a 12 or 24-month agreement. And the reason they got into that agreement is because they may not have had fantastic credit to begin with. So we work with them from the very beginning and work them into a loan, sometimes with Angel Oak. And Angel Oak has very good products for that type of market. One of the other things that we do is we really just kind of keep our eyes open for ones that might not qualify for a government loan. We see a lot of applications every single week, and we stay very familiar with the programs that Angel Oak does have to offer. That way we're not declining an application that we could take elsewhere.
That's fantastic. That's a very creative use, using the lease purchase things, and taking these government fallout borrowers. So I got to ask you, in your market, how is your referral sources, appreciated, you bringing these products to the market?
Well, they've been very receptive. A lot of the real estate agents that I work with are ones that I worked with in the late 90s and early 2000s when subprime was at full swing, and so oftentimes they're surprised at what we can do because it's been so long. Wow. 10 years now since the crash, right? So we see a lot of there's still not a lot of products out there, and I really feel like this company Angel Oak has really pioneered the non-prime mortgage space, and they're doing it responsibly. And so that being said, our referral sources love it.
That's fantastic. So what are some of the activities that you do to introduce the products to your referral sources?
Well, oftentimes this just happens naturally. We'll have a customer who doesn't qualify normally, and so we'll show them one of the Angel Oak programs and make sure they qualify. And then, of course, we'll point out to the real estate agents why this is unique and special, and why we can do this and maybe no one else in town can because we have this product. And so that's a wonderful shoe-in a lot of times with a real estate agent. We also make sure that the listing agent knows what we're doing here, that this is a product that we've been very creative with. And oftentimes just to sit down lunch to introduce the realtors or their broker to the products, that is very, very helpful as well.
Awesome. So I want to ask you if one of your friends in the business was thinking about using Angel Oak, what kind of guidance would you give them?
Well, if they're a mortgage lender right now and they're afraid to kind of dip their toe back in the water, or maybe they're a new originator and they've grown up thinking that subprime or non-prime is evil, I will say that that's not the case. And of course, time is money, and every customer that you get, if you can find a way to serve that customer by expanding your product base, then you should. It's just common sense, right? The other aspect of it is the ease of doing business with Angel Oak. They really, really have streamlined their process. And I might get fired for saying this, but I would almost rather send a loan to Angel Oak because of their ease of doing process than my own underwriter sometime, because they are very, very easy to work with.
That's great. That is awesome. That's great to hear. So, hey, listen, I know you do a lot of business, but if you think about all the loans that you've done, can you think of maybe one particular story that stands out when you've used the non-agency products where it just had such a major impact on the borrower's lives, or it really just reminded you about how great this business is, way beyond the money that you can make, way beyond actually, just the day-to-day that you're in. What is that story?
Well, I tell you, one of the best stories that I have was one of the very first loans that we closed with Angel Oak about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And it was one of the very first, I think, non-prime loans that they had done one of their very first campaigns. And we had a customer who had gone through, her husband had passed away, and because of that, she'd lost everything. She'd had a previous foreclosure. She'd lost her life savings. She did manage to scratch together a pretty decent down payment, still had a very low credit score. And we funded a loan through Angel Oak with about a 30% down payment. We were able to turn around just 2 years later, or 1.5 years later, and refinance her into a standard government loan at that point. And so we took her from the higher interest rate that Angel Oak had to offer, fulfilled on the promise to kind of regulate her financing, and that's a real success story. And she's very, very happy today.
Everyone's happy. You get 2 loans out of it. She's got a government loan at a great rate. She was able to get into a house when no one was actually able to get her into a place. And you look like the hero in front of your referral sources.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. Fantastic. So, Jason, if someone wants to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do that?
Well, the best way to do that is my direct line, which is 918-794-3201, or my email, which is jdavis@afncorp.com.
Fantastic. Jason, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to meet with us.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And I'm Andrew Berman from the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.
If you want to grow your business, get into alternative lending today and help more consumers become homeowners. Angel Oak Mortgage Solutions is the largest non-QM lender in the country. If you've done business with us, you know why. We brought back responsible, common sense lending designed to help those borrowers that others can't. Your success depends on how many homeowners you serve. So call us today and find out how you can grow your business with Angel Oak. Check us out online at angeloakms.com. That's angeloakms.com.
This is Mortgage News Network.